What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Konosuba. Now, for a couple days now, we have had a new arena, and we haven't talked about this for two very good reasons. Number one, my team sucked. Number two, and it sucked bad. Number two, for the better part of the time it's been out, my phone, my primary device, has been in more than one piece. But through the magic and mystery of insurance, it's back in one piece. So let's talk about this battle arena, because the first team that I built here, if we actually go into the battle arena, it tells us over here, beware of death sentence attacks. Those things are actually a little scary. General Grievous here is nightmarish in that regard. Targeting the front line and earth attacks, enemies are relatively weak, or earth attacks. And let me start again. Beware of death sentence attacks targeting the front line and earth attacks. Period. Enemies are relatively weak to poison, blind, and magic attacks. Magic once again. Now, here's the deal. Since it's earth, you go in here. They do recommend a wind team. Now, because it's recommending a wind team, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely fair and honest here. I was using a win team, and my scores were crap. My scores were terrible and atrocious, because the win team really just kind of can't hack it the way they need to. So, let me explain what I did here. I cheated like crazy. This is the first time I've really done this. I've done this a few times to check my teams, and I've been surprised by the teams that I was using compared to some of the top-tier people. So oftentimes I'll go in here to the rankings, and, I'm not crazy. I'll shoot for, like, top 1,000 or top 2,000, knowing that it's going to be really, really, really hard to get there. Top 1,000 right now is pulling a 2.3 mil. I could do that. That's not that tough. Let's see what team they're running. Oh. That was not the team I was running. In fact, that wind unit wasn't even on my team. I was running a completely different wind team. And my team was getting trounced. Soundly. So, just for the sake of silliness, I went and compared that team to the rank 1 team. And I said, well, blow me down. This is all of these units on this team, with the exception of her, I have completely maxed out. In fact, most of these units I actually have maxed with their max personalized weapons. Obviously, Amelia doesn't have one of those, but I'm like, it should be a no-brainer. The only unit I'm missing here is this Megamine. So, to kick this bad boy off, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to get stupid tonight. And I'm going to go, say Megamine. I'm going to get eaten alive for that in the comment section. Union. So I'm going to go ahead and get this Union going. And we're going to try. You get 2 tries at this. 10 draws. And I'm going to see if we can actually pull Union in these 2 10 draws. My luck's been insane in this game. We just got 4-star guaranteed. Did we really pull this off? Let's find out right now. Double 4-star? Nope, only single. That's cool. There's Megamine. Got a 2-star Dust. 2-star Rin. 3-star Cosma. Now, will the next one be, because I think the next one's 4-star, I'm pretty sure it is. Will the next one be the 4-star Union that I need? Let's find out right now. It's not. Okay. So it's the Winter Rin. The snowman in the background. But you know what? I'm not mad about that. That is actually a dupe for her, so it is what it is. Let's try one more time. We have one more chance at this. If not, I will continue using the team that I have as a backup team, and I'll kind of explain why that team. But we really, really, really want to pull that Union. So let's go. I knew back-to-back odds were pretty slim, but as I say, never stop on a 4-star, and we did not pull her. So that is truly unfortunate. But I feel pretty confident in the team that I built. So let's go back and talk about it, and talk about that team. Thank you. And talk about that team, and kind of compare where we're at to where we need to be. So, let's go over here. Battle Arena. And discuss the team. Okay? Now, the reason this team works is basically because we're focusing really, really, really hard on the magic aspect of this. The magic aspect of this is going to be insane. So, as always, we've got Megumin here in the front. And that's because we need some early AoE attacks. And her early AoE attacks are pretty stellar. Okay? In fact, both of her attacks are AoE. If we go right here, light magic attack to all enemies, moderate boost to magic defense for all allies. Sorry, magic attack for all allies, not magic defense. Then this one is 129% light magic damage to all enemies, and minor boost to agility for 10 seconds. So 10 seconds in these matches is a really long time. Remember, the timer does stop mid-match a lot of times. So that's a really, really, really stellar boost. Okay? Then, of course, and these units should need no introduction, we've got Wiz, who, skill 1, is a fire magic damage to one enemy to 49% when HP is above 70%. So we want to keep her health up and get that huge boost to her damage. Also here, fire magic damage to all enemies, it's an AoE attack, with moderate boost to super gauge for all allies. Now, I've been very vocal. I've been very willing to admit that my teams, or my runs of this, my manual runs, do suck. I'm going to try to turn this around real soon. But even auto-running this team, I think this team's going to do significantly better than what my teams have been doing. Now this Rin, of course, she's a wind unit. I like this skill. So, let's see. The text is so small. 161%, I believe. Wind magic damage to one enemy, and moderate reduction of their magic defense for 12 seconds. So that's really nice. And wind magic damage to all enemies. So she has an AoE skill. That's why she's front line. Those AoE skills are imperative. And minor reduction of enemies' physical attack for 10 seconds. So basically, she comes out of the gate. She's going to do wind magic damage. She's going to basically provide a physical resistance buff. She's really, really, really good for this team. The only problem for me is that... oh wait, she is maxed. So that's not a problem at all. My entire front line is maxed. Hence why I really wanted that union. And I got to figure out a way to get her. I really, really, really do. I may have to go do some more summons or something like that. I think her limited summons are off. But I really, really, really want that union. And I got to figure something out. Because, man, this team is just incomplete without her. Now, Amelia should be no real question here. Mostly here for her healing skill. But she also does 138% water magic damage to all enemies. And moderate boost to super gauge for all allies. That boost to the super gauge and her healing are why she is here. While it is an AoE attack, the super gauge boost and that boost, those are her sole reasons for existing on this team. Now, I really don't know about this Celio. I threw her on the team just because she was a wind 4-star unit, but she does have a decent amount of healing. So worst case scenario, if like Amelia gets taken out or something else, she'll come in and she does 118% wind magic damage to all enemies and moderate boost to physical defense for all allies. So she's a good backup plan in case of anything else. She basically is a mirror of Rin. So I feel like she's going to do pretty well. Maybe. Hopefully. Now the big question I have for myself here, and this is always the big question for me, do we run... Do we run attack or SA number 1 or SA number 2 on Megumin? I'm going to stick with SA number 1 just because fire isn't preferred. And I think usually when fire isn't the preferred mode of attack, that's when attack number 2 really comes into its own. But basically we're just going to get out a big hit there, big amount of damage, bring in our healers, and let Rin do what she can do to actually damage the opponent. So, let's do a training session. See what we get. My score will probably be crap, And I'll probably, in fact, I'm going to run an auto session and just prove how bad I am at this. Have the auto session beat it. So let's go ahead and bolster our magic attack. Boom. Hit him with all those AoE attacks. Nice. Beautiful. Now, we should have a lot of boost here. So we're going to go ahead and come out of the gate with this attack. And we'll just do those single target attacks. Though I probably, honestly, should be saving a lot of those single target attacks for later. Let's see what we've got here. Megumin is in a world of hurt at the moment. Take him out. There we go. Perfect. Now, Rin and Wiz, really everybody now, should have SA gate, or should have their SA. So I'm going to do Megumin's SA without all the boosts that the other ones get. And I'm going to have those boosts then apply to everybody else in the fight. Plus, I didn't really have a lot of faith that Megumin was going to last a huge amount of time further. So, all these boosts, all these buffs and debuffs that these attacks give are then going to apply to every other attack coming in, after the fact. So, let's go ahead and boost SA gauge one more time. I always like to wait 1 second. I like to wait that 1 second to get the attacks off. Let's go. 2, 3, 1, boom, boom. That's going to give us some magic defense down. We'll get some healing out here. We don't focus too much on healing because the healing isn't really that good for Wiz. But, ooh, Amelia got croaked. Damn. But, as I said, we got a backup healer. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, we're going to go ahead and heal. Nice. Like that healing. And wait around for an attack. Oh, we're not waiting for that attack to happen. We're waiting to produce our attack. Thank you very much. Rude. Alright. So we've got like a lot of agility here. We've got a lot going on here. And we are able to produce some attacks. We're not going to have any healing coming up here. Ooh, can we save for the SA charge? Let's go. Oh, saving for the SA charge actually cost me a unit. Yeah, so this is a rip run. This isn't going to be a great run, but we'll just do an auto run here in a minute and see how we get. Now, I do love the fact that her SA there is a heal, and honestly, that was a big oof on my part because her heal would have absolutely saved our friends there. So, girls. So waiting for those attacks didn't work out in my favor. We didn't quite even break 200k. So I usually when I did this manual run, in fact, we're gonna try this one more time. My manual run came out to be about 250. Let's try one more time, because I really kind of feel like the RNG was just not on my side on that one. Okay, oof. Meant to run her AoE attack. That's okay. I thought Megumin was up. That is alright. Boom. And then we can just do 2 single targets. Boom. And boom. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip attack with her. Can we skip? We cannot skip. Let's just go. Boom. Then we'll do an AoE attack and another AoE attack. That should take everything out. Got him. And got him. Oh, no? Do we not got him? We got him now. Perfect. Took a little longer than I would have liked on that one. I've not found a good way to clear that early. I probably have a few ways I can do it. I'm just not haven't wrapped my brain around yet. But to be fair, I just built this team tonight, so there are still a few days left into this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get out some of these boosts here. Heal. I know we've got SA. I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Probably didn't need the heal on that turn, but that's fine. We got her SA. We got her SA. Okay. So we're already getting much better numbers, I feel like. Let's keep going, though. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Of course. Of course. Every time I try to wait that last second for this attack, somebody gets killed. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass on this one. I actually probably could have done a pass and gotten back to that here really quickly. That's okay. We're going to heal. And do some attacks here. Do that. Ladies. Alright, with her SA charge up, we might actually get the heal in time. Let's see. We'll skip that attack. Do that attack. Do that attack. That. And don't. Oh! Yeah. So it seems like I might need some more defenses. Seems like defenses are a bit low. Which is weird, because I think most of these units are actually running level 5 4-star equips. But we're getting a better number out this time. There's no questions about that. So once again, damn, he hits hard. So I think one of the main problems I've got here, one of the things I'm really going to have to focus on, is, number one, my timing. My timing is clearly atrocious. Number two, I'm really going to have to focus on some of my 4-star equips and getting better 4-star equips in these, because these opponents are starting to hit a lot harder. That death hit of his is atrocious. But just to prove that I'm really bad at this, let's just see how the auto run does and see what kind of numbers the auto run does produce. So, let me get embarrassed by my own inability to manual run this piece. Let's go. Let's go. Well, never mind. Apparently, Megumin just decided to peace out early. So, feeling pretty confident about my own numbers at this point. To be fair, I do have the SA set to auto, and it should be set to last stage. I just realized that. That is a problem. That's okay. Now, to be fair, there might be something to, the more I really look at that, there might be something to using Megumin's SA early to get rid of that second line. So that might be one of my main, skipping with Wiz and skipping with Rin, and then using Megumin's SA to kind of, clear the path for us later on. That actually might be a tactic. That might be something I need to look at. But I've really got to, try a few things out. Once again, this team is maybe like the third or fourth time I've run it. So I'm still not perfect at it. And once again, I'm still getting my feet under this team. So, actually, I did better than my auto run. But I know, you guys have already seen, there's 2.5 million in this team, minimum. So I've got to go find that. I've got to go look at it. But if you're looking for a team, fantastic team, does really awesome. Very happy about it. And for me, everybody's maxed out except my last unit. And if I died Union, I probably would still be crap at this. But we're trying, and that's the important part. So for now, like, comment, share. Go build yourself a stellar team. Don't necessarily need to pay attention to the recommended element. Just build a really good magic team, and you will be able to kill it. We'll be back tomorrow with the new event as it drops. Like, comment, share, and we'll catch you guys then.